Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, Reader, Come Home, a creation by Maryanne Wolf. In Reader, Come Home, 2018, Maryanne Wolf reflects on the impact of digital advancements and shorter attention spans on reading habits. She delves into current neuroscience to analyze how technology has changed, how we engage with written content. Central to her exploration is a critical question: what significance will reading hold for the next generation, raised amidst Google, smartphones, and ebooks? Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Maryanne Wolf, the John DiBiaggio Professor of Citizenship and Public Service at Tufts University, co-founded Curious Learning, a global literacy initiative. She has authored over 160 scientific publications and 2 books, Proust and the Squid, and Tales of Literacy for the 21st Century. Wolf also leads UCLA's Center for Dyslexia, Diverse Learners, and Social Justice. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, encourages readers to reconsider the benefits of reading. The text discusses the intertwining of digital and real-life activities, concerns about the impact on society, and insights from neuroscientist Maryanne Wolf on the effects of digital dependence on focus and literacy. It mentions the importance of teaching kids to read and think deeply, emphasizing the need to find a balance between digital and analog media for optimal learning. Key idea number 1. Reading is a learned skill acquired as our brains develop, not an inherent ability. The human brain has innate abilities like seeing, hearing, and language acquisition. Reading is not hardwired but a recent cultural invention. The brain develops specific networks for reading through neuroplasticity by rearranging and creating new neuronal networks. Reading draws on language and vision cell clusters. Neuronal networks are unique to each person based on what they read and language used, as well as change over time due to neuroplasticity. Key idea number 2. Digital age impacts deep reading abilities, emphasizing their importance. Deep reading involves delving into texts to construct images and trigger inferences that lead to perspective taking and empathy. Engaging in deep reading fosters empathy and enables readers to see the world through different eyes. Research suggests a decline in empathy associated with decreased deep reading and increased online activity. Key idea number 3. Attention is becoming increasingly divided, affecting our ability to engage in deep reading. Our heavy use of technology and digital devices has led to decreased attention spans and a preference for short bursts of information, impacting our ability to read deeply. Research suggests that constantly dividing our attention among different tasks is detrimental to our reading and thinking abilities. The author experienced this firsthand as she struggled to focus on reading due to a high volume of digital data consumption. Through a personal experiment of rereading a favorite book, she discovered her deteriorated deep reading skills but managed to retrain her brain to regain them after persistent effort. Key idea number 4. Children are greatly impacted by fragmented attention spans, which can have a significant effect on their brain development. Multitasking is common due to our brains enjoying novelty and instant rewards from switching tasks frequently. Children's developing brains struggle with long-term rewards and self-control, exacerbated by digital device use. Overstimulation from excessive device use can lead to stress and addiction in children. Studies show a significant increase in children's digital device usage. Concerns about potential long-term brain harm prompt the need for strategies to limit device usage among the younger generation. Key idea number 5. Reading to children is more beneficial for their development than exposing them to screens. Reading bedtime stories to children aids cognitive development and fosters positive emotional associations with reading. The shared attention during storytelling helps children focus and build language skills. Repeatedly reading the same stories enhances vocabulary and prepares children for reading independently. Digital devices lack the emotional and tactile connections of reading with a parent. Scientific research supports the idea that children benefit greatly from being read to and learning vocabulary from real people. Key idea number 6. There is a reading crisis in the United States that requires urgent support for children of all ages. The 2003 National Assessment of Adult Literacy Survey found that 93 million Americans read at or below a basic level. 60% of fourth graders are not proficient readers. Poor literacy levels have societal impacts, including affecting the likelihood of dropping out of school and even being used to predict prison needs. To address this crisis, support in reading at home and school is crucial. The transition to fourth grade can be challenging for students, especially those with special needs like dyslexia. Teachers should be prepared to help struggling readers. Key idea number 7. It is important to provide children with a well-rounded education that incorporates various skills and knowledge to help prepare them for the future. Encouraging kids to be fluent in both print and digital mediums is beneficial, akin to bilingualism. Physical books are effective for fostering deep reading and critical thinking skills. Teachers should emphasize original thinking and writing thoughts by hand to slow down the thought process. Teaching coding and digital skills is important for modern education, encouraging active interaction with technology. By combining the strengths of both mediums, children can develop a balanced approach to consuming information effectively. Key idea number 8. Preserving our role as readers is essential for transforming knowledge into wisdom. Aristotle identified 3 lives of a good society: knowledge and productivity, entertainment, and contemplation. Readers should balance these lives to be their best selves. Learning, entertainment, and contemplation lead to wisdom. Cultivating the third life of contemplation takes time and effort. Creating space and time for deep thinking is vital in a fast-paced digital world. Balancing technology and time for contemplation is key for personal growth and wisdom. In conclusion, reading and thinking deeply are essential for human development, fostering imagination, curiosity, and empathy. Fast-paced digital culture has impacted our ability to focus. Balancing digital consumption and traditional reading is crucial. Parents should evaluate digital content for kids and participate to gauge the value. Feedback is encouraged, and further reading on story writing is recommended in Wired for Story by Lisa Cron to enhance content creation. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.